To the right of the carbohydrate macromolecule is a lipid, or fat molecule. Lipids have a wide range of functions in biological systems. Lipids are the primary components of cell membranes, keeping the inside and outside of a cell separate. They are also crucial as a source of energy to a biological system. In addition, some groups of lipids function as hormones, which help regulate and maintain homeostasis in organisms. Lipids are not a true polymer, as proteins, carbohydrates, and nucleic acids are. But they assemble through a similar chemical process and can have long chains associated with them. They are oily and mix poorly with water. As part of the cell membrane, this lipid bilayer prevents water and other molecules to freely enter or leave a cell. Select the statement that is false. Excellent! You recognized that sugars and starches are not lipids. All the other choices were examples of lipids. Lipids form oils, waxes, and fats, and they do not dissolve in water. This makes them an important component to a cell membrane to prevent water and other molecules from entering or leaving the cell, except when needed. We have looked at 3 of the main biological macromolecules so far: carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins. We have one more. Our last group is the nucleic acid macromolecule class on the far right. This particular image is a DNA double helix, the genetic material that codes for proteins and provides other regulatory information needed by the cell. Another member of the nucleic acid macromolecule class is RNA. As we saw, that is used to build proteins. We'll explore DNA and RNA in more depth in a separate tutorial. The nucleic acids, DNA and RNA, are the genetic material that codes for cellular proteins and other molecules. It is common to see RNA molecules as single strands as shown above, as well as other more complex structures discussed on the next slide. While DNA can assume other conformations, the double helix is what is associated with storage of genetic information that codes for the development and functioning of living organisms. RNA molecules are very versatile in the shapes they can assume. Here we see 3 different shapes or conformations that are assumed by RNA, as single strands, or bundled up in a ribosome, or forming a cross-shaped structure. A single strand is typical for messenger RNA, mRNA, where cellular organisms direct synthesis of specific proteins from the genetic information in DNA. The more complex structures that RNA can form, such as transfer RNA, tRNA, or ribosomal RNA, rRNA, also participate in protein synthesis. However, the functions of RNA molecules are not limited to events in protein synthesis, and new roles are being actively investigated by scientists. Let's practice what we now know about the macromolecule group, nucleic acids. Please select the correct statements or descriptions that refer to nucleic acids. Terrific! All of the items on the slide are correct. Deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, codes and stores genetic information. RNA, or ribonucleic acid, codes for proteins and other molecules.